All right, this is the Tuesday, September 29th edition of the Carolina Weather Video. And boy, do we have a lot to talk about in today's edition of the video. First, let me show you this very quickly. Beautiful shot from yesterday from our friends up at Grandfather Mountain. Some of that very early season fall foliage beginning to show itself at the higher elevations. And as always, we would love to continue to see your fall photos. You can email them to the entire weather staff here at NC Weather at twcnews.com. Be sure and include your name and location so we can give you credit for those great photos you sent to us. 80 degrees the high yesterday in Raleigh and Columbia. Charlotte 76, 83 in Fayetteville, 66 in Boone. It was 70s around the Triad area yesterday, 70s in most of the Charlotte region, although you did hit low 80s over in Wadesboro and Rockingham. 5 o'clock hour temperatures in the 70s. It is a very warm and very humid late September morning, and we continue to have some showers out there. Lots of rain since Thursday. 10 to 12 inches of rain along the Outer Banks. And overnight, the rain totals have really ramped up across the northern sections of the Triad area. Let me show you what's happening here. First of all, as I'm cutting the video, I still have an aerial flood warning for Stokes and Rockingham counties. Really, it's Rockingham County where the lion's share of the rain has fallen overnight. Over 3 and 4 inches of rain near Reedsville and points just west and south of there up in Rockingham County. And we continue to see these scattered showers rolling through the region. Again, this is during the 5 o'clock hour when I'm cutting this video. More showers over in eastern parts of North Carolina, pivoting northwestward. Some rain down into Georgia and South Carolina, lifting northeastward. So you sure get the idea. We will continue to see scattered showers and a few isolated thunderstorms today. Here's the high resolution modeling showing you that rather unsettled weather scenario as today unfolds. Temperatures wind up relatively warm this afternoon, depending on how the clouds and the rain behaves in each individual backyard across the region. Cold front begins to slide into the region tomorrow. That should maintain at least some scattered shower chances. A bit warmer tomorrow in many spots. And then we really begin to cool down. We're going to get a very, very pronounced northeasterly flow into place late week. A lot of clouds starting Thursday, and as this low pressure develops, there is a ton of uncertainty here with this low pressure and exactly how it's going to behave late in the week. Now, Thursday, there you go. We begin to see the cooler weather arrive, and I'll show you this. First of all, today through Thursday night, these are rain totals on Futurecast. A lot of variability, just kind of depends on the track of individual thunderstorms. But boy, here we go. Complex late week scenario with the interaction of an incoming storm system as well as Tropical Storm Joaquin. There are some huge, huge differences in the computer modeling with how the late week unfolds. Some show big time flooding rain, such as the European model. Some models show very little rain at all. Let me show you that European scenario. That low pressure really, really cranks. And I mean, it puts out huge, huge rain numbers. Look at this. Watch these impressive numbers in terms of rain totals. Friday, and most of this is Friday and Saturday on the European computer model. Now, during the same time frame, look at the GFS. Not even in the same ballpark. Uh, at this point, this might be a little bit extreme, but I'm leaning my forecast more in this direction. There's going to be most likely an axis of very, very heavy rain amounts somewhere in the mid-Atlantic region. Exactly where that sets up shop is going to be very tough to determine in advance, but what a complex late week scenario. Now, regarding Joaquin itself, there it is out there. It is a tropical storm, 40 mile per hour sustained winds. The track from the National Hurricane Center now looks like this, meandering near the northeast of the Bahamas through late work week, and then finally getting on the move northward. But I mean, I'm telling you, a track anywhere from the Carolina coast to well offshore is a possibility, and it's all going to depend on how it interacts with this big system off to the west here. These are the spaghetti charts for Joaquin, and some modeling well to the west, inland over the Carolinas, some well to the east over the Canadian Maritimes. Let me just show you one final thing. This is Futurecast, and it basically stalls Joaquin out through Thursday night and keeps it down there northeast of the Bahamas and strengthens it to a very, very intense system. And it's not alone in that regard. The European is actually very similar to this overall in the handling of Joaquin. So there's a lot going on in the weather. If you are a fan of the weather and enjoy interesting things going on in the weather, then this is your type of week. There's a lot going on, a lot to follow and track here across the region. And of course, we will keep you completely up to date on Time Warner Cable News. All right, that is it for today's edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Everybody have a great day, and God bless.